Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today I am reacting to Powers Ben 10 Only Used Once by Ink Tank, best YouTuber, best Ben 10 YouTuber there is. So I'm gonna react to this and see what abilities that I know. So it's probably gonna be easy.
Activity and intuition for using his aliens makes him the perfect person to wield the Omnitrix, but even he struggles to bring his abilities to their true potential.
I didn't know Chromastone could fly.
He can do far more than that.
There are many powers we've seen Ben rarely ever use, some performing only once, despite how useful they might have been. Additionally, as every transformation has existed out in the universe as an independent species,
He has to mention the brainstorm flying.
and Ben has met many characters he can turn into and has thrown hands with over half of them. We're bound to see some differences when a character spends their entire life with one power, and the diversity born from the dedicated skill. Let's start with the powers Ben himself has shown, but has very few appearances, most of them being singular. Water Hazard was able to absorb the moisture out of Captain Nemesis' armor, displaying incredible control over his hydrokinesis. Big Chill has also shown to have potential for further cryokinesis beyond simple projections, but this is seldom ever explored. Likewise, Heat Blast's fire constructs make very little appearances, then are forgotten about entirely. As Ghost Freak, Ben was able to phase his hands into Thumbskull's mind and do whatever.
Yeah, I think Heat Blast's abilities were lost in when Ultimate Alien happens.
Echo Echo has a huge grab bag for one-off random powers, such as force fields, echolocation, sonic frequency enhancement, and object duplication. His levitation is also a notable one-off, but he does.
I didn't know that he can.
He is also able to send his sonic attacks through radio waves via a cell phone. Good luck explaining that one. While stopping time is just a result of Accelerate super speed, something he uses very often, Ben never goes this fast as Accelerate ever again. He also barely utilizes his sharp claws. Upgrade was also shown creating constructs and can transform into electricity.
Teleporting.
Mobility. Swampfire can generate mud, apparently.
Here's mud in your eye.
Stone can dimly light his crystals as a flashlight. Lodestar can also make a shield and regenerate. Wildfire
that's
has
not really
some
nothing.
ones, like fusing with surrounding plant life.
He only did that once.
Trap collar when traveling underground. Diamond Head's crystal levitation is a very memorable scene, but still only happened once, unless you count the first Omniverse video game. He's also been shown to absorb and redirect energy, though some theorized this is due to his Chromastone DNA within, which was removed by Omniverse. Shock Squatch used electrical telekinesis after learning
No, I think it's meant to be because he added it in the reboot. I saw it in Laser Tag
from Yetta, and also practically everything that Alien X, Atomics, and Gutrot can do is only shown once, but I'm mentioning them here just to cover ground. Eye Guy can also fuse together a select portion of his eyeballs rather than all of them in one go, although in Omniverse he stops fusing them altogether. And while this could just be stylistic visuals, like whenever a character's head shape shifts or the world temporarily becomes very cartoony, Upchuck was shown levitating here as well. Another act of random levitation is when the Dittos were pulled together in order for Ben to transform back to human, also which is unnecessary when Omniverse rolls around. And who can forget the infamous Way Big Super Speed funnel and Jet Ray's hyperspace travel. I want to take this time to let you know that there's only a few days left to get a Taurus keychain. We need
I still don't understand why Jet Ray is not in Ben 10 Omniverse. I don't understand why.
At least 500.
They said the reason why was because they didn't have time to draw him, which is BS. They couldn't do it in between the episodes.
But if we don't reach our goal, you'll be refunded, so it's a low risk. But with every purchase, you can win a chance for me to draw either you or your OC in the 5-whale style and be a part of episode 3 of the motion comic. Now let's move on to powers we've seen other species use that Ben can also do, but hasn't. In the full darkness of space, Zescare was able to project a powerful beam of energy.
He did this multiple times.
Battling Vilgax, and Zescare also used telekinesis. This doesn't exactly exactly count as a power, but Goop's escaped DNA geoarchetype
The what?
Your transformations!
fought Ben with his anti-gravity
Oh,
protector,
yeah.
which I thought was kind of creative. Sugilite was also able to repair an entire planet. I don't know how else to phrase this, nor do I know if this is exclusive to Petropia, or if Ben can just fly around terraforming other planets with Chromastone, but it happened. Prisoner
I think he can.
775, aka Bradley for the Breakdown fans, threatened Rosem with a spike from his tail. Along the same lines, Galapagus has claws that can protrude from his fins.
Oh, yeah,
Perhaps the biggest one of them all, practically everything that Rad can do, such as telepathy, electrical transformation and absorption,
Mind
and his
reading.
intangibility are frustratingly never used by Ben, who reduces Amphibian to another simple electric alien. Editor Kuro here. Amphibian actually did use his electrical absorbing abilities in Deep, and while Ben himself still didn't, Kevin has used Amphibian's intangibility as well, although his electrical shapeshifting and telepathy remains untouched. But moving on, Greg boasts about Terraspin's immunity to mana attacks, something Ben never takes advantage of,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
when fighting his magical enemies. Somehow, Malware was able to rip feedback out of the Omnitrix.
Yep.
Good luck explaining that too. He can also fuse himself with other mechamorphs, though this could be due to his corrupt nature. On the flip side, Bazel was able to spawn a symbiote, later named Ship.
Yeah, I think the reason why, he was able to take out feedback out of the Omnitrix was because, probably because he was the Omnitrix is connected. So if he were to do that, if malware were to do that to a other species of feedback, I don't think that would happen. I don't know. Yeah, it's a little
with
bit
his own
complicated.
independent thinking and arsenal of abilities, such as transforming into an object without the need of
Yeah, what the? You know, if I'm not mistaken, Ben was able to, after an Ultimate Alien, after fighting with Ben 10K, he unlocked all the other aliens. So Ben had upgrade in Ultimate Alien, but like Ben never wait a minute, can I do this with upgrade? I don't know.
its base matter. And to double down on Ben's lack
I-
of flame constructs, Gwen was able to spell her name in the sky with fireworks within minutes of accessing the transformation. This one's debatable if it's exclusive to Dr. Victor, but he was able to transform from his disguise to his natural state, and he can also upgrade his body with surrounding technology, similar to Vilgax's drone or malware. Nosdenians can also duplicate and emit sonic frequencies. Sounds a bit familiar, doesn't it? And there's also a handful of powers that are never shown at all, such as Wildmutt's famous ability to shoot quills from his fur. Although this was shown off in the Alien Force video game.
They use those spines as ranged weapons.
The same goes for Jet Ray breathing underwater, unless you count these brief few seconds when he flew underwater in peer pressure.
I mean, it makes sense. If he can breathe outer space, he should be
Cannonbolt is also
able to
said
breathe
to release a powerful
underwater.
chemical blast, though this could be
Wait, what?
exclusive to their Vulpin counter. Could be exclusive to their Vulpin. Bolt is also said
for a simple roll-up and play possum. They can also be extremely aggressive, releasing a powerful chemical blast. Are able to transform into destructive projectiles strong enough to penetrate.
to release a powerful chemical blast, though
What
this
is
could
that
be
blast?
exclusive to their Vulpin counterparts. That's about all I can think of for now. I'm sure I've missed a few, but if it seemed like I've missed too many of them, I guess a part 2 could be in order. For now, please check out 5YL the motion comic coming out on
Bro, a fantastic
this channel. We've worked really hard on it the past couple of years, and without 5 years later, this YouTube channel wouldn't exist in the first place. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep it fizzy.
Alright guys, make sure you guys go sub to Low Arts, and y'all guys have a fantastic day.